All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Boom, and welcome to the Big Honker Podcast brought to you by Pacific Game Calls. I'm Jeff Stanfield.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
I'm Andy Shaver.
Balake Bukake.
Mikey Soberano.
Well, looky there. Mikey, had long time no see.
Yeah.
You've been MIA. We hadn't been letting you back on.
That means
Yeah.
missing in action, just so you know. Mikey had a Mikeyism today. Tony gets on to you about washing your hands, right?
No, it's Austin.
It's Austin gets on to you about washing your hands.
Now Tony's got to keep up.
Now
him.
Tony has, since Austin's gone.
Yep.
So, anyways, Tony asked Mikey if he washed his hands. Yes. And Tony goes, wait, hold on. Look at that's blood on your hand. Mikey said, well, I washed the inside of them.
That's
How hard is it
that's
to
the
wash the
outside of
outside
it.
of your
That's the
fucking
back of my
hands?
hand. I don't use those to eat.
How hard is that, though?
I don't know.
I mean, you just didn't even think about washing them, though.
No, it was just quick rub together and get him done.
And what did he say? Gosh damn, I'm not doing surgery.
No, I'm not doing surgery. I'm not concerned about your health. I'm concerned about ours.
And then
Yes.
Stoner, who I said, listen, you should stay in the other room because you're going to be too hard on Mikey. He has a point, though.
What?
Like, that's the food line.
Yeah.
And show your hands to the camera.
The fronts are...
That's the front,
okay,
but the other
I went
side.
down and dumped birds, so...
I understand,
Yeah.
but you came...
Yeah, I cleaned my hands before I came up here.
The front
fronts,
of them.
the
right.
fronts.
The part you use.
Yeah, the part I'm using, like...
What about that fingernail? I mean, that fingernail could have
Well, I'm
contaminated something.
How much... It could have, probably, maybe, I don't know.
It could have. Never say never.
It could have.
I just don't know.
Mm.
So, Austin's gone now.
Yep,
You got a room all to yourself.
I guess so.
How's that going to be?
I don't know.
Are you looking forward to having some time by yourself?
Right.
Well,
A little me time?
I lost somebody to talk to at night, so that was going to
Yeah,
suck. I
What
guess.
would y'all
Gonna
talk
suck.
about at night?
Anything and everything, just bullshitting.
Really?
Yep,
What was it like having Austin as a roommate?
pretty nice.
He's a bit of a clean freak, isn't he?
Yeah,
Did y'all ever not mesh?
Not really, no.
Really?
Yeah, we got along pretty good.
Oh,
I
that's
think.
good.
I never heard him one time bitch about Mikey.
That's good though.
Yeah.
You wanna have a nice harmony going on.
Now, before that, I was kind of nervous about that, though.
Why? Because
Oh.
Austin's a neat freak.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to work out as well as it did. It was kind of like the old show, what the fuck is that show called? The Odd Couple. And that's kind of what y'all would be like, I thought.
Yeah.
Y'all got along really well.
Yeah.
He liked you.
I liked him. He's
He
a
told me.
nice
He
guy.
said, Mikey's a real fuck up, but he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He never said that about you, though.
Kaufman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did like you.
He liked you.
Everybody's really liked you. The only person that don't like you is Stoner.
You
put me
with him every day, pretty much.
Well, that's because I'm
really just the way it
I'm
works
fucking
out.
with Josh. Y'all's personalities clash.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a lot of patience for selfishness.
Yeah.
No,
Would you consider yourself selfish?
I don't know.
You just don't think about it, do you?
No, I don't. I just...
You know, thinking back
It's
now
just-
of his Mikey's sex stories, like, you know,
Yeah.
the bad blowjobs and all that other stuff. I'm
and-
starting to think now it's more about Mikey.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, just like jerking off on a girl's leg. I
Yeah.
mean, that was all. That did nothing for her.
Well, I ate her out for like 40 minutes, so I was doing that for her.
Listen, if I'm going to eat you out for 40 minutes, I'm blowing a load on your
Listen,
leg.
I am going to jerk off on your leg, whether you like it or not.
Well, I was just...
I feel awkward just thinking about that
No,
story.
me too.
Would you consider
Took a
yourself
sudden turn.
Would you consider
Sit-
yourself skilled
sit the
at
fuck
this
still.
cunnilingus?
I hate that word.
I don't know.
Cunnilingus?
Maybe.
Yes.
What is that?
Oral.
Ew. Why would you say cunnilingus? That's a terrible. You'd say oral.
I would agree with you on
And
that.
why would you ask Mikey if he thinks he's skilled at oral?
Cunnilingus.
I want to know if he thinks that he's good at it or
Do you
not.
One
think
girl
you're good at it?
complained, but I didn't eat her out. I just figured
She complained, complaint?
Listen, bitch, I don't have a suggestion box.
I don't have a suggestion. What did she complain about?
We fingered her. She was like, I was stuffing a turkey, and she said you need to be more like playing an acoustic guitar. I'm just quoting what she said. That's all that is a quote.
I went to school with a guy that
Stuffing a
This
fucking
girl-
turkey.
Stuffing a turkey. You need to be playing guitar.
Listen,
he
Acoustic guitar.
he dated this girl, and he was telling us all about it. He finger banged her, and he was all bragging about it and stuff. And so I asked her, I said, how'd y'all's date go last night? She goes, it was not very good. I said, it wasn't? No. She goes, you're not going to believe this. She goes, this is really weird, but he was fingering me, and he told me, he goes, you're the first person I've ever fingered. She said, I know.
believe me, I can tell.
You're not getting one by on me.
So you did it the wrong way.
Mikey.
I guess so.
Have you taken this like to the, have you made a mental note of that
Yeah, I
for next
have.
time?
Yeah.
And now
Use-
you're playing acoustic guitar.
I guess so. I'm
You
gonna
use a
start-
different form when you do this now?
Yeah.
Did she tell you after or like during?
After. If she had told me during, yeah, it would have been nice. Give me a little tip. I don't know what fucking women like.
Obviously.
Well, obviously nobody does. There's no doubt about that. So
You're going to get that wrong for a long
yeah,
time.
Yeah.
if there's anybody in this room that can tell you they know what a woman likes, they're a fucking liar.
That'd be awkward, like middle of it though.
Have you ever seen a book, How to Please a Woman?
Hey, you're doing it wrong.
It's about this fucking big.
Yeah.
You ever played a guitar?
So she told you need to be like you're playing a guitar.
Yep.
God,
I don't think she was talking about like Jimi Hendrix or something probably either.
Well, he played with his teeth, so
Oh, there you go. Maybe that's what she meant when
Maybe
you
that's
played
what
with
she
your
meant.
teeth.
Keep teeth out of it.
Yeah.
probably
So she wasn't complaining about you going down on her. It was about when you
yeah.
fingered her.
Well, it was in the car. I couldn't really go down on her.
This is
No,
you
no.
can.
But you said that you'd only gotten one complaint.
Yeah, that was. Well,
Oh, you're getting awfully vile.
Yeah, I only got one complaint that I know of so far, but
That I know of.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, there's a lot more than that you don't know about. I'm just assuming them, but
Kudos to her, though. I mean, that takes a lot of courage for a girl to be like, "Hey, listen."
Was she a looker?
That
I
was
wish more
awful.
would be like
she's
that.
all right.
She's all right looking.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give her?
Now she's a lot better looking now than she was.
Well, back then. We can't go by what
He
they look
sees
like.
early talent.
Right.
7 or
A
so.
7? It's not bad.
A soft
Jesus.
7.
A soft 7.
Soft, very soft.
Sounds
So
pretty-
6.
so now she's down to 6.
Four.
I don't know.
Now
maybe
she's gonna be a 5
Well,
in
she-
a minute.
Well, she got bangs and she has a really big forehead, so that covers up now. So
landing zone.
She has a big forehead. Really?
about 4 or 5 fingers deep.
God dang.
Bangs helped her out. And
yeah.
Bangs,
Yeah.
Bangs.
We're going to hell from the Women's Society for this shit.
Yeah.
Me Too. Trump's not president no more, so the Me Too people may really nail us one day for this
Be like, you know
stuff.
what? Fuck these guys. We're gonna shut them down.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Bangs, so if that made her look better, then
She's 4 or 5 fingers deep. I never heard of that before.
Like, you never seen that where they
No.
really?
So what do they do
5-finger
now?
forehead.
Yeah, 5-finger forehead. Just how.
As I'm looking at your forehead and your hair,
Oh,
I
I
can't believe you're making fun of somebody else. I'm really having a hard time with this.
Well, I was.
He who casts the
Trimmed up.
first stone.
that's right. Are you ready for snow goose season?
I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. Maybe. Hopefully.
Have you
Maybe.
got a job
Yeah, I
locked
do.
down
Yep.
with Dirty Bird?
Mm-hmm.
When do you start there?
They want me there a day or before to show me around to find all the fields and
Now,
stuff.
From what I understand around here, you have a problem with knowing where the fields are. Is
See,
that true?
I'm gonna update that now, and I got.
Oh, so they're
Well,
going
we're
to get
glad
better
that-
effort
yeah.
from them than we
Well,
got.
I got it.
Mm-hmm.
That's really not kind of shitty to us now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm trying better here too.
I mean, I just don't know how this far along you don't know what fields are.
I know what the names of fields like.
You just don't know where they're at, though.
Remember
Yeah.
that guy?
Okay.
What happened? I missed this story.
The other day, he had been at one of our fields. I'm not going to name the name of the field. The field we were hunting. We'll just call it Field X. And somebody's like, "That's not Field X. That's Field J." He's like, "Oh, it's the ones with the white dogs."
It's almost
Oh,
fucking.
that's a different field. I'm sorry. I thought that was named this.
almost fucking January.
Yeah.
Mike was like, no,
Almost
what
January.
field is that?
Now, where
It's
am
like
I
the middle
going?
of January.
Almost the end of almost the end
Yeah.
of season.
He'll
Well-
figure it out by the time he leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got Onyx
I hope-
now.
I
and
hope
all
Snuggie-
the pins are on there.
I
so
hope
got-
Snuggie Goose season's good for you. I just think you're gonna. It's. I've never done it, so I can't say, but I imagine it's gonna
Be
suck
miserable.
Dick.
Yeah.
I don't.
But if you love hunting, have at her.
No,
Just
I
gonna work
wish you
your
the
dick
best.
off.
I can't imagine as tired as guys are around here right now having to go start fucking going snow goose hunting for 5
No
weeks.
fucking way.
No.
That would be
fucking way.
horrible.
And I love snow goose hunting. But I'll do it at home.
Moving spreads, moving blinds, moving all that shit. There's no way I could do it.
You're gonna actually
Not in the mud.
I'm
miss.
fucking tired
Not
now.
in the mud.
You're gonna miss Michelle's meals. I don't know
Yeah,
where they're
probably.
feeding you at. I'm telling you though, you're gonna miss sitting down there and having a salad bar every night,
Yeah.
refrigerator with stuff in it. They're gonna be like, "Boy, get your burrito up there at the store."
Yeah.
That gas station up there off of 9 sure has some good shit.
I had a guy call me today that hunted at Mound City, Missouri this weekend, and he said, matter of fact, they're going to be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They hunted there this last weekend and said they had geese Saturday, the Canadas they shot, and on Sunday they had 50,000 snow geese show up out of nowhere. Saturday night we lost our birds in Oklahoma, a lot of them. And but they had a bunch of snow geese show up. So it tells me Missouri, Arkansas's got to be losing some birds. 50,000 geese came from somewhere to go to Mound City already. And I don't know if that's normal or if that's the average. Do y'all have snow geese back
have
home in
no
Nebraska
fucking
right
idea.
now?
I would assume not, but I'd also assume that.
Be very unusual for y'all to have them this time of year.
Oh,
wouldn't it?
yeah. I mean, there's, we get towards the end of January and shit, we start seeing a mix of everything coming back north, but I don't even know if they got to us. Alex was
From what it sounds
Alex
like.
was shooting snow geese New Year's Day.
Yeah. From what it sounds like, the Dakotas still have a lot of birds.
Oh,
You might have a
Well,
really hard
Montana?
year.
Yeah.
it might be. I'm
So-
sure.
So what's your biggest thing you're looking forward to on your snow goose adventures?
Getting new experience of hunting. I've never done it.
Never snow goose hunting? It's a good time. I like snow goose hunting.
Are you going to be like a guide or are you going to be like a
I'm-
scouter?
I'm kind of both. So if they need, how they do it is they have 2 helpers per head guide, and so I'm one of them. And so I'll be scouting one day and setting up spreads, and the next day I'll be setting up spreads. And everybody scouts,
Right.
and so in the morning everybody sets up the spread, then one guy stays and hunts with the head guide.
Who's going to be your chief? Do you know yet?
I think it's Trevor Bennett.
Trevor's been on podcast for, isn't he?
No.
Why do I know that name?
He
He works around out here.
Works for Crooked Wing.
He worked for, I think, Evan in Quanah last year.
Okay. I know that name. And that's going to be your boss?
I think so.
Are you going to call him Mr. Bennett? Sir? I mean,
Hello, mister. What would you like me to do?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Have you been in contact with him? You been Snapchatting him or Facebooking or Instagramming him or anything?
No, I've just been talking to the hiring guy and then the owner of the Dirty Bird. Well,
One of the guys called me from one of them places, asked me about you.
Nick or Matt from there.
I don't. I've talked to so many people in the last 3 months. I don't remember who.
Come on, Jeff. Get with your shit.
I said good things about you though.
That was nice. Thank you.
I said he's an asshole around the kitchen ladies, but he's okay most of the time.
Jeff said, "Here, let me hand the phone to Stoner. He'll let you know."
Yeah.
Pros and cons.
So what's been your most fun experience down here this year?
Shooting birds, learning, watching people shoot birds.
Who's been the easiest to learn from?
You're all pretty easy to learn from.
What have I taught you?
Stuff around customers and stuff, how to deal with them, and just
It's a very big part of guiding.
life lessons, kind of.
You're the old wise
Jeff
man
does
now.
teach a lot of life lessons. Don't be
Don't
like
be
Jeff.
me. Yeah, shoot your stars a little higher than that.
What were you gonna? You told me the other day you're like, I'm gonna chew Mikey's ass on that about that on the podcast.
Yes. The Alibaba bullshit on hardcore waterfowler. You do realize. Okay, so here's the deal. Hold on.
You listen when I'm talking to you.
I'm not going to be that ugly, but you're part of a team here.
Yeah.
You're not a free agent at this point. In February, when you drive out of that driveway, you're a free man. You can do whatever you want. If you want to do something like that and try to undercut one of our biggest sponsors of this show, then that's fine. You can do it then. But while you're here, it would make sense for you to be like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't try to rip these guys off and get a storage container full of knockoff dive bomb decoys. Whether you were kidding or not.
Yeah.
Because that's how it comes across online is, oh, fuck. It's a slap in the face
Yeah.
to those guys.
That's that Jewish kid that works for Stanfield.
Yeah, and I mean,
What were you going to do? You were buying 20,000 decoys?
I was
10,000.
Was it
It was
10,000?
10,000 for
At $2 a piece.
Yeah.
and you were gonna.
I wasn't planning on doing anything, but
What would you have done? So
You
you
said
didn't-
who's in, and everybody said, "Yeah, I'm in for 5 dozen. I'm in for 10 dozen."
Did
Yeah,
you think about collecting money?
no.
You know what was going to happen?
So was this truly like a joke?
Yeah, it was. I wasn't. I don't have 20 grand to drop on decoys or.
No, what would have happened is Mikey would have collected 35,000, been 35,000 in the hole. A bunch of people went to whip his fucking ass,
Yep.
and his decoys would get dropped off in the South China Sea somewhere in a storm and knocked off the deal, and he'd be out for $35,000
Then you'd
to
be out.
people.
And it'd be like,
Yeah.
But that's the thing that makes us look like assholes
Yeah.
to sponsors.
we're a team.
We're a team here. Now I realize, you'll be long gone, but while you're here, you're a part of this.
Yep.
And what's bad, like if you were serious, you could have messaged Asher. Asher would have sent you a promo code probably for some percentages off. You can kiss that thing goodbye. Ever. It's a long game.
I think when he called Asher an asshole last time, I think he pretty much.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true too. Maybe Asher has a short memory. But that's the thing is, you're a part of something here.
Yeah.
Much larger than yourself. There's a lot of moving pieces. We've worked hard to get sponsors. We've got a good one with Dye Bomb, and then you shit on them. Jeff's putting hand sanitizer on.
What are you worried about?
I'm sitting
He's
next,
sitting
to
next to
Mikey.
Mikey.
No, setting an example.
So what's next now, Mikey? I mean, we gonna undercut me next, or
Yeah.
Blake? What's going on? Are you trying to at least farmland out from under Blake back in Nebraska while he's here?
I will beat your ass.
No.
And what's bad is I tell people all the time, they ask me about Mikey, and I say, you know what? Mikey's not a bad guy. I really enjoy Mikey being around.
Right.
Mikey just does some really fucked up things.
Not
Dolly
on-
Bob,
not
I
on
forgot
purpose,
about that.
though, huh?
I
Not
don't.
on purpose,
I don't
though.
think he just thinks. Michelle says it's because Mikey doesn't have a father figure in his life, and he said, "Jeff, you should be his father figure."
So you've taken that role on?
No,
Sounds like it's a volunteer job.
no. I tell Mikey if he ever needs anything, he could call me.
I think what we
anytime.
need
I'd
to
be there
forget
for him.
is Mikey's 19.
yes,
Yeah.
He's a young motherfucker still.
and his
At 19,
grandmother
I bet I was
spoils, and
us
his
having
grandma
one.
spoils him.
Well, yeah.
You know,
Did your grandma not spoil you? Or like,
I didn't see my grandma like you
Oh.
did your grandma. Mine was a long distance
oh
relationship
yeah,
type
you're in
deal.
Kansas.
Yeah, I never had a grandparent like that. I'm jealous of that. I think that's pretty cool.
It's way cool.
My mom never sold sex toys out of the house either.
Yeah,
So-
touche.
How does
Such-
she spoil?
we're just
What do you
different.
mean? How
Yeah.
does she spoil you?
If she has something like if I'm not hungry, she'll make me eat food. I guess like that kind of grandma.
Eat it, you little
Force feed
Joe.
you? Like a
So
little
she's like-
bird? And
I'll say I'm full, and she'll be like, "Here you go. Here's some more," and then just keep piling up.
She's
This is
just
why.
good to you. What
This is why
grandmas
I
do.
look like this.
Mikey, you need to start saying no to that.
I do, and then she's like, "Oh, here's another thing. Here, you want some cookies? Here's some ice cream. Oh, I got a pop
Are
in the
you
fridge."
are you the only grandkid?
No, there's
I'll
three
have to
other.
roll
but
you
they
out the
live in
door.
South Carolina.
So you're the only one she sees all the time.
Yeah.
So you're the one that's getting everything when she dies.
Only grandchild, too.
Oh.
Spoiled as fuck.
Yeah,
Which
he's-
is fine. I think it's cool having
He
a
is very
grandparent that
spoiled.
does that.
Wanda does that to you, right, Blake?
And no,
She doesn't.
neither does my grandpa. Love my grandpa, but he does not spoil me. My grandma Linda did. But
But Grandma Wanda don't.
step grandma.
Okay.
Have you noticed yourself maybe being more courteous to others since you first arrived? Like, do you think of other people more, maybe, or not as much?
I don't really know how to.
Yes, he does because he's done things around here that he wouldn't have done before.
Out of his own, so like he did a good thing for us today. He cleaned our birds.
Mikey,
You told him to. Has Mikey gone out of the way on his own?
Mikey.
Well, no, he didn't tell me to clean them. He said that'd be nice if you
Yes,
did.
I didn't tell
he
him
said
to.
gather the birds
That
and do
means
paperwork.
Yes.
that means
no,
clean.
no,
That
no,
means
no. I
it-
didn't tell him to though. He did it on his own. He has
And I
done
appreciate that.
He has done a lot of things. But Michelle's right on that. He doesn't have any bone to help point out. Fucking listen, we're all fucking cavemen. If we don't have
Sure.
someone to help kind of show us around,
Oh, yeah.
Mikey has not had that in his life.
Right.
You know, I mean, let's be honest here now. His grandma and his mom are raising him.
Right.
His mom's dating a guy so he can have a place to hunt.
Right.
His mom's selling sex toys at the house. I mean, he's not
To
like
pay the food bill.
I mean, him and fucking Ike Turner had the same kind of deal. I read about him. You know, he grew up in a whorehouse. I mean, shit.
Goodness, Jeff.
So poor Mikey's learning
Right.
on his own.
Right. I mean,
Right.
I don't
guess so.
I
You
don't
guess
mean
so.
to be like too serious here, but like how long has it been since you've had like a father figure grown up?
Probably my grandpa.
Like
Yeah.
5 years or so?
10 years ago.
7.
That's
8.
that's a long time to go without
Yeah.
a male figure in your life to teach you.
Yeah. We're
the
lucky
ins
you're
and
not
outs of shit.
cross-dressing right now and blowing guys down in my
Yeah.
social room.
Got a
So
goddamn-
things you're doing good.
Fucking vagina
Yeah.
sewed into you.
Do you feel like you've come a long way since you first got here? Like
can't-
as a guy, just like as a professional,
guy,
as a
Kinda
guide,
trying
as
to-
a professional, being with clients, and
Yeah, I think so. I talk to clients a lot more than I would normally, like
Right.
beginning of the year, I think.
So. Like, I mean, you've already said you're not coming back here next year. You're gonna hunt closer to home, right?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Do you feel like going forward that you are equipped, or that you're prepared to hunt
I think
other
I'm
places?
more prepared than I was before, yeah. Coming out here helped me out a lot. Because before I wasn't doing spreads like this, or I've never seen anything.
Right.
Being
I
with
think-
clients in the field is just way different than
Yeah.
friends. So
Yeah.
Was that harder as hunting with clients? Was that harder than what you thought it might be your first year?
Some clients make it really easy and some are more difficult, so.
So
It's
you've had some clients you consider assholes.
some, yeah.
Yes.
Dan Reese.
not to call anyone out, but fuck him, right?
Yeah.
I feel you, Mikey.
You know, we're gonna have a hard time having the asshole of the year contest this year.
Yeah, we really
Yeah.
are.
Because we haven't had really, but it's really the only times anybody's been asked, they kind of had a right to maybe.
And let me tell you, with the hunting the way it's been, there's been, I mean,
We've had some opportunities for people to really be assholes,
there's
and they've been pretty
there's
nice.
been
all we
plenty
could
of
say was,
ammo.
I could see why you'd be pissed, yeah.
Yeah. We really have. We've had a really good group of people this year.
Yeah.
I think as a guide that you've grown a little bit. I think you've done well. I think there's some still things to learn on. Your biggest problem has been just life skills. Not life skills, but lack of experiences. And I think you've done a lot. You grew up a lot on that. And wherever you work at next year,
They're going to get a totally different Mikey. You can thank us for that.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to go that far. I'd say God bless them and good luck. But I think you'll do well. I think that this is something you want to do later on in life.
Yeah.
You're wanting to go to Alaska now and be a fishing guide.
Alaska, Florida, Mexico, I don't know.
There's a big fucking difference between Alaska and Florida.
Especially in the way you pack.
About 10,000 miles. So what do you want to do? You want to go to what kind of guide are you? Because
Well,
there's guys
well-
listening that are fishing guides. You might be able to get you a job right
Well,
here.
not like crabbing or anything.
You don't want to be on a crab boat.
No, that scares the shit out of me.
Good for you. I'm proud
Most
of you
of
for
those guys
that.
look like they're kind of methed up.
So now we're calling out all Sean Dwyer and them that listen to
No,
this.
not,
Yeah.
I
that's
said,
what you
like,
said.
The
Did he
show,
not?
like if you watch Alaskan Crabber or whatever that is, Deadliest Catch.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those guys look.
A lot of those guys, that's their last
Yeah.
stop
Yeah. So
is Dutch Harbor.
you're saying you don't
The
want to be one
Dutch
of them
rudder.
guys.
I don't
When
wanna
people
get it-
see you, they do not think of meth.
I don't want to get caught up in the wrong crowd, as my grandma would say.
So you think that you would do meth if you given the chance?
Have you seen some of the fucking snow goose guides that are out there?
There's definitely booger sugar going down on some of them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only. Look, you're
There's a
taking
couple of them
I
I can tell you on
probably would.
Snapchat that you can watch and follow, and pretty obvious what they're doing.
18-hour days. Look, you need a little pick me up every once in a while.
I will say I've spent 18-hour days in a sprayer, and I don't do cocaine.
So you've thought about
But
doing
think about
meth
how
now?
much more you
No.
could get done.
You're not going to do meth.
My life would have to go down a lot for me to do meth.
I
Like
hope
how
so
far?
it's not out of the question.
Like how far
Never
would
say
it
never.
have to go down?
Like probably living on an alley and blowing guys to get meth. I don't know.
Oh my God. We seriously could have avoided that 100%.
You went like
There is a chance that if my life gets really shitty, I will be sucking dick for meth.
yeah. We went from level 1 to stage 10 just right off the bat. I thought he was going to say, I lost my job.
I lost my job.
Yeah.
Everything.
I don't know. If I'm in an alley, it's just start sucking dick.
If I'm sucking dick for meth, then I'll probably do
Then I'll
meth.
probably do it.
I mean, what do you do? Just
Right.
walking down the alley and think, I'd like to try some meth right now.
Yeah.
Would you like me to suck your dick, buddy?
Would you look, if I suck your dick, would you give me some meth?
Who's been your favorite client this year? Do you have one?
Matt Conrad first time.
Matt's a nice guy.
Yeah,
he's
he
a
was
very good
really
dude.
cool. He was one of my favorites so far.
He's a nice guy. Who's your favorite person at the lodge
Sonya.
Yeah, probably Sonya.
Yeah.
besides Sonya?
Shell or
All the women that you bitch
yeah.
about all the time, huh?
Weird.
Yeah, because you
He
complain
likes
about
all the
them.
girl, all the humans around here with boobs.
Yeah.
no, it's
What-
because they make food.
I have boobs.
Which one of the guides has been your favorite? No, let's ask the hard question.
Okay.
Which guide is your least favorite?
Say it.
You're not
Say
going to
it.
hurt nobody's feelings.
Nobody's feeling.
Say it, Mikey.
Probably Chris because I didn't hunt with him all the time, and
Oh, he's not here no more. There we
No.
go. That was an easy way
I
out.
thought, yeah.
well, I don't mind hunting with Stoner. He just
Oh, so Stoner is the
No,
other one.
So Stoner
No,
is your least
yes,
favorite,
favorite.
is what you're saying.
Well, I haven't hunted
Not to hunt with, just as a person.
Yeah.
Oh, as a person?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think Stoner's a dick bag?
No, he's pretty nice.
Okay.
He comes in.
What? Everywhere I turn, Stoner's making fun of you. Oh, Stoner's pretty nice.
Well, he makes fun of me. He gets on to me a lot, but.
But do you feel like he's doing that in like a nurturing manner? Like, hey,
I kind of think so.
Giving you tools
Yeah.
so you can succeed later on.
Probably.
I don't know about you two over there, but that's not how I see it.
How do you see this?
I see it as Stoner hates his fucking guts, and he just hates everything he does. Everything Mikey does, Stoner's like, did you see what Mikey did?
I'll started out with an enchilada or a burrito or something.
You've never recovered.
Probably not. No. Probably won't recover.
Okay, so you've already said Stoner's your least favorite. So who's your favorite?
You or Austin.
Thank you very much, Mikey. I appreciate
Well, I haven't
that.
hunted with Blake all that often. And
You don't have to excuse. It's fine.
Blake's pretty fun too. You're all fun to hunt with.
Andy's not fun to hunt with when it's bad.
Are you going to miss watching the murder shows with the women?
Yeah, I am. Those are fun to watch because it teaches them how to get away with murder. And you, Jeff. Your wife watches them. She's sometimes.
Michelle's like, hmm.
We may just make a deal. I'll just leave. We don't have to go that extreme.
We were hunting today, a couple miles from here, and we heard some like pistol shots going off, and they were like sporadic, and I was like, Mikey finally had enough of everybody's shit.
Mikey finally unleashed.
It
And then
was
it
like-
waited a while, and then there was nothing, and then there was 2 shots, and Andy goes, well, Austin and Josh just showed up.
They either 2 more shots. Oh, cleaning ladies are there.
That's good
You have
shit.
taken a lot of shit this year though, and you've taken it all in stride. So
Yep.
You've done a really good job.
that's good.
I'm proud of you. The kid that came here and the kid that's leaves, you've done a good job, and you're going to go somewhere else, and I'm sure you'll fuck up a little bit, but you're not. You didn't do a bad guy. I would, if someone called me and asked me for reference on you, I'd say I'd give him a job. I would, because I
Yeah.
told you I'd have you back in now. I wish you were coming back here next year. I can understand you want to be closer to your grandma, but and your mom's dildo shells, but.
Yeah.
She don't do it no more.
Yeah, that's what they say all the
That's what they
time.
all say.
They don't give that lifestyle up.
Do you feel like the Tinder game's going to be better wherever you go next for Dirty? Where do you go? You go to Arkansas for
Yeah,
Dirty Bird. Do you think Tinder's going to be better or worse there?
How far away am I from a college in Stuttgart?
I have no clue.
So probably if I'm close to a college town, it'll probably be a little better.
Probably 80 to 100 miles, I guess.
Yeah, that's in Tinder range.
Yeah, I think you'd be doing pretty good.
Yeah, so it's probably gonna be a little better.
I've seen some of those meth guides. Those snow goose guides that are kind of methed up, and I said, "There's a good chance you could put man or woman on there and probably be better off getting double your chances for a date for Friday night."
Yeah.
I mean, we shouldn't judge. It's 2021 now,
Right.
and if you want to date a man, that's your business.
That's your business.
I'd rather not.
Oh, speaking of that, Blake,
Yes.
where's your shirt at?
It's in the kitchen.
Someone sent Blake a Nebraska Pride shirt,
Yep.
colored rainbow.
Rainbow.
That way I could.
Is there something you want to tell us?
No, they just want me to support their.
Is there something Emily should know?
No. I think whoever sent it to me just wants me to support all our gay followers out there.
Well, I'm proud of you for that.
And
It's
I will.
2021.
I will support it. All the gays.
And I'm going to tell you right now, if you come back and you were gay, I wouldn't care. I'd still have you around here.
I would.
I'd feel a little uncomfortable. It's just me and you in the truck or in Oklahoma
Right.
together. Just that's
Right.
But other than that,
Would you be mad if I tried to suck off one of the other guides?
For math or just
Just because, no, because I'm gay. If this is all hypothetically speaking.
If Mikey and you want to do that, that's y'all's bet. Who would you pick?
Who?
Yeah.
Austin. He's clean.
Austin's clean.
Yep.
Well, you wouldn't do it for $1,000. You said. You said you were gonna do one of the clients.
What?
You
Are
don't
you
remember
putting
that?
words in my mouth?
No. You said.
That don't
We-
sound like what's going in your mouth, though.
No, you
What?
said if somebody offered you $1,000, you'd suck a dick.
When?
2 weeks ago or something, right? Andy was in there, and then
Must have been a low point in my life.
you did say that. I think you were on the verge of doing math.
Yeah, in an alley.
And
You did say that. You said for $1,000.
$1,100, I probably would.
Oh, but you said it couldn't be anybody that you knew because you want it to be
Oh yeah,
Anonymous.
strictly sexual.
right.
No feelings attached.
What's bad is we were having dinner the other night, and had I known that our waitress was straight, I would have made a comment about me and Blake dating
Do what?
We went and ate that
when
steakhouse.
we went out to eat. Blake and I went out to eat the other night.
Okay.
You had already abandoned us.
So what
Yep.
about your waitress now?
Just
Had I
listen.
known that she was not gay, I would have made a comment about Blake and I being together. It would have been funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
What's
want
that
to
got to
offend
do with
her.
her? Why would she be offended by that?
If she was gay,
Why would that offend her? She don't want to date
She
you
would
then.
listen. She would obviously know that I was joking.
Why?
Right.
She said she brought the check and she's like, "Is this together or separate?" And I said together. Had I known she was straight, I would have been like, it's date night or something like that.
Well,
Yeah.
Why would that offend her though?
Gay
Because
men
she
like
would share.
bears.
No, we're not gay.
How does she
No.
know that?
Because people don't look at us and think, oh, they're gay.
How do you know?
I know.
But I
Hey,
said,
the skinny
to-
little guys like the big bear guys. That's
but
a
I
thing
said
in
to
the gay
Blake, the
community.
bad thing is,
Whoa, hold on. Now, what's in the gay community? What's
A bear, like Blake,
is
would be
considered a bear?
Yeah,
How does he know these gay
That's what I
terms?
want to know.
because I just watch a lot of movies. and
If
it-
you've seen Andy
What
and
kind
I
of
out to
movies
dinner,
are you watching?
if
just
you,
like rom-coms.
Who would you think would be the husband in the?
yeah, who do you think would be the
Andy
pitcher? Who would be the catcher?
Probably Andy be the husband. Because the bears are always.
the bears are always feminine, I
Yeah,
guess.
no, they're just the soft ones.
See, I had that all wrong because when we were at dinner, I said the bad thing is if people look at us as a couple, they're like, that poor little guy's going to get his back broken.
Right. So
Evidently,
fuck you,
that's not true.
Mikey. It is.
So
Mikey
Mikey,
doesn't matter.
so Blake is the woman in the relationship.
I'd see it as that way.
Okay. And you would see Andy as the husband.
Yeah.
How do you think Jesse's
What-
going to take this?
What rom-com are you watching where
There's
they
just
talk
a
about
bunch-
bears?
I can't remember. It's one of those freaking stupid ones that's on Netflix, like a one that doesn't B-list movie that doesn't come out on like theaters.
Have you watched a lot of Netflix since you've been here?
No, I've been just like pirated movies more or less.
Good.
No way to incriminate yourself, I guess.
How are you pirate movies?
There's websites you look up like whatever movie and then you put 1, 2, 3 after it, and about 30 different websites pop up for a free movie.
Do what now? Hold on now. I've never heard of this before.
So you look
Fucking
up like.
Jew.
So what movie do you want to watch?
I don't even know a new movie that's comes out because I don't watch none of the Hollywood shit. Well, I would
The
have a movie
Mandalorian
that
or
I would have
whatever.
watched.
So like Mandalorian, you type in Mandalorian, and then you type 1, 2, 3 after it, and then there'd be about 16 or 17 different like websites. You click on one,
And you can go
just hit-
watch it.
Yeah,
What are they getting out of this by posting this then?
I have no clue.
Mikey's private information.
Probably.
I mean, you don't have to give them a credit card or nothing, do you?
No, I probably have about 40 viruses though.
On your cell phone? Or do you
Probably.
watch it
No,
on your
on his
laptop?
body.
Got COVID-19, COVID-27, COVID-83. So, like, what's the new movie with the child molester?
Tom Hanks.
Tom
yeah.
Hanks.
What's it? The Greyhound or something? Or
Yeah, when it comes out, like I mean, I was watching like Avengers Endgame like a month before it came
I
out.
don't even know what that is.
The new Avengers, the latest Avengers.
Okay, so if I wanted to watch this Greyhound movie with Tom Hanks, I would put Greyhound 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, probably.
and then it would give me the free ones.
Yeah.
It's interesting,
But it's all filled with viruses.
Yeah.
But
you
you're
don't
okay
care.
with that.
I could care less.
His grandma's
Yeah.
buying him a new phone. He don't
Yeah,
care.
fuck it. I love viruses.
I get new movies. I get to watch a free movie, so. Says
I don't
free.
watch that many movies anyways. I watch Netflix some,
Yeah.
especially a series I like.
Now, you've said that you don't tip when you go to a restaurant.
Mikey.
Okay. If the service is average, I don't tip. If it's
What do you
above
call-
and beyond,
So when you don't have when you have an average hunt, should they tip you?
good point.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. This is some of that
Life skills.
life
Double
skills I was
standards.
teaching you about. No life skills.
I tip at most restaurants I go to.
Karma.
Like, except like drive-through, like a Sonic, I won't tip at.
Okay, I'm fine with that. But let's
I'm
go.
not.
Let's go back to a restaurant. You're at Texas Roadhouse.
I'd tip at Texas Roadhouse because the one in Manhattan, I know all the girls there, so I tip extra.
No. We're not talking about that. We're talking about just the average tip of a restaurant. If you go to a restaurant and your bill's $70, what would you tip?
I mean,
$10,
is
5, 10. Bucks,
How much?
probably.
$5?
$10.
$10.
That's
That's not even-
5 to 10.
You should times it by 2, so 14.
no.
70. Yes, you should. That's 20%.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the math right there.
That's
Yeah.
what you need to
See
do.
it?
Bo's trying to get. Bo's trying
Bo
to talk
needs
to you.
something from you, Joe.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. And,
So, is there a cutoff on this type of restaurant that you'll tip at? You said you would tip at Roadhouse,
Like,
Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Olive Garden. You're tipping at Olive Garden.
All restaurants like that.
But
yeah,
any
like
place that a
sit-down
waitress,
restaurants.
anytime a lady comes and takes your order, she's working just like you do on the decoy and stuff. You need a tip. It's just life skills because it's going to bite you in your ass somewhere down the road.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't do it just because it's going to bite your ass. You should do it because
it's the right
that's what's
thing
right.
to do.
Right.
And that's what I mean by it's going to bite you in your ass.
I mean, like, if I get below average service, I'm not gonna tip.
At what restaurant though?
Like,
What's
any
the matter?
restaurant, if it,
So
if
like
I
at
get,
Roadhouse.
yeah, I guess if I get some
But
shitty,
that's what I'm saying. Like, where's the cutoff on the type of restaurant?
no, if I get like a shitty it doesn't matter about the restaurant.
That's
it's
the
about
way it should
service.
be. Because I've no tipped at a restaurant before
Yeah.
or in a nice place in Lubbock because it was fucking shitty. And I didn't tip. And I'm a good tipper, so
Yeah.
you really got to fuck up for me not to tip.
Most of the time, I'm not eating at restaurants. Like sit down place. I'm either going through a fast food or I'm eating at home.
Okay, and I'm fine with not tipping
Yeah.
that way.
Do you tip the Domino's guy when he delivers?
I give him some gas money. Yeah,
Some gas money. What do you consider gas money?
probably like depends on how big our order.
Let's say
is.
you go have a $20 order at Domino's.
Give him a $5.
That's a good order. That's a good tip. That's
Yeah.
25%.
But last time we got Domino's, we were pretty shit faced, so we all gave him like $20 a piece for like a $30 order.
That's going above and beyond.
Yeah.
Is this at the wedding?
No, this was like last year or so.
I mean, you call it gas money, but that's what those guys live off of.
Yeah.
Hey, who do you think's going to win the wrestling match?
JB versus David Taylor.
Yeah.
JB all the way.
You think so?
Oh yeah, he's a Nebraska kid.
Well, doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you're from
He's
Kansas.
still lost.
So I like him.
Yeah, he loves Nebraska.
Yeah, I know. We're in the bloody Nebraska deal. You support Nebraska more than Blake does.
Not
Blake really has turned on Nebraska. Blake don't ever wear no Nebraska stuff no more.
Well, I've
It's
only
kind of
had
a
4
shamey.
people from my family not go to Nebraska. I'm 5, I guess. 5 people.
You're the fifth person not to go to Nebraska.
Yeah.
You can still go to school.
Nah.
Thought about it. Not for me.
You would love the frat life.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you'd like the frat life.
Oh,
I
he
heard
would.
about the frat life. It does not sound
You
fun
need
to
to
get
get
in.
Kaufman to make you a legacy for his fraternity.
Well, if I was gonna join, like, if I went to K-State, I'd probably go into Pike.
Really, why the Pikes?
Cause all my hunt buddies went to Pike. I met them all at a boat ramp, and we've been friends for 4 years now.
He was sucking dick at a boat ramp.
Okay.
Okay.
We had a group of guys and they were talking about the frat life.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
They would what'd they do? They shit in a cup
They shit in a cup and put it in a microwave.
and then
But then
put
they
it.
blindfold them and put a Snickers bar in the toilet, and you'd have to go get it.
You have to flush it out.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I don't need.
I can make friends. I don't need to go searching for poop in a toilet. You know what I mean?
I have to agree with you on that one.
They
Yeah.
did other shit too. That
Yeah, they just fuck with the pledges a lot.
But the after the time would be a lot of fun.
Right.
yeah, but I
You go
don't.
to
know.
parties, you got like 300 hot girls just there.
I can go to the party on my own too, and not have to go through that shit.
Well, you got to
Whatever.
pay, cover charge too, and all that stupid stuff.
So you're saying you're a hard no on going in a fraternity ever?
I'd play.
So you would?
Probably not.
You wouldn't.
If I was gonna go to college, I'd probably join a fraternity, but
Right.
I don't want
Your biological dad was in a fraternity.
of leaving Mexican kids.
Oh, have you not ever?
Oh, what?
No, have you ever seen Revenge of the Nerds? Booger? That is your dad. Look him up. Booger, from
I've
Revenge of the
seen
Nerds.
that movie, yeah.
That is your fucking dad. I'm telling you right now. There's no doubt that is who your dad is.
Anthony McFarlane?
I'm
No.
I think you
An
just
NFL
want to show
player.
you the picture.
Let me see it.
Yeah, I've seen him.
That is your dad.
I'm telling you,
Not the guy from Animal House, whatever his name was.
John
John
Belushi.
Belushi.
Don't even try to compare yourself. Okay, that's not even funny.
I seen Animal House for the first time the other night.
Yeah, we sure did. Watched it in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
It's a funny ass show.
That is funny.
Yeah, my grandma loves that movie. She
Your
showed-
grandma does?
Oh yeah, she goes that Porky's, like all those. Big
Answers of why your mom sells sex toys. Now we know.
yeah, well, I watched all those when I was like 7, 8.
With your grandma,
Yeah, she thought they
Aren't
were
there titties in Animal House?
Yeah, bunch of them.
Yeah.
a bunch of titties. They all come
Oh,
in pairs.
thanks, Grandma.
Yeah. Remember when John Belushi was looking through the window, the glass window, and fell? Yeah.
Oh, that's John Blue.
John Belushi.
John Belushi.
Yeah, that's James Belushi. This guy from Blues Brothers too. He was
know
the
what that
original Chris Farley.
No, he wasn't. Chris
Yes.
Farley's only Chris Farley.
Yeah, Chris Farley's on his own level.
No,
No, he was this exact same. He was
Chris Farley will
lives,
even tell you that
parallel
he
lives.
looked up to Belushi.
died of overdose
Really?
just
Wanted
like him,
to
but
do
at the
it.
same
Really?
time,
It's like, hell yeah.
What was somebody telling us that it was the Saturday night skit with Patrick Swayze that did him in?
Yep.
The Chippendales
Chris
one?
Farley, that they
He couldn't get over that.
yeah, they gave him shit all night long.
Huh?
They couldn't get over that. Who told us? Somebody told us that.
Somebody told us that. I can't
They
remember.
made fun for being fat.
No, I don't know. They
They just said that was like his breaking point. Like he'd played that shtick for so long that it just that was the bit that just sent him on the spiral.
sent them on downward.
He just couldn't. He could not recover from.
He was.
I don't know if it was that particular bit or if it was just like all night they were just
Right.
terrible to him. But it was after the Patrick Swayze that he was just like, "Fuck this."
Right.
Can't do it
I'm gonna
anymore.
do the drugs.
Well, he did do those. He was a funny bastard, though.
Yes.
All right, let's talk a little bit of hunting here. Hunting is very tough this year for us.
Very.
And someone asked me the other day, "Is as bad as you say it is, Jeff?" I would not get on our podcast and talk about how bad the hunting was if it was good.
Right.
It's been a tough year.
When we say tough, it's fucking tough.
It's the hardest I've ever
and
seen it.
we can get on birds, and we're on the field they're in, and they just do not give a fuck.
Nope.
They've just seen it all, and you can throw anything at them.
Somebody made a comment the other day. Someone said about, well, we didn't even hunt the X that day. We've
Yeah.
hunted the X every day this year.
Yeah.
We have not had any traffic fields.
There has not
No.
been a day that I've hunted this year that has been a traffic field.
No.
We've hunted birds every day in our fields, and the birds just don't want nothing to do with us.
Right.
I just think, I mean, it's definitely weather related. I think there wasn't enough pressure in Canada, and obviously going November and December with no cold fronts set us back. And now it's to the point now it doesn't matter what the fuck happens.
No, fucking
No.
They're gonna stick it out till.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all about length of day at this point. The days are gonna start getting longer.
Yeah, the birds are going to go back, and then I looked at the forecast a minute ago. I was looking at Minot from 10 days. That was today, the 13th.
Yeah.
So all the way to the January 21st, 22nd.
Yeah.
Their highs are still 38 to 40 every day.
60
Next Friday it gets down to 19 degrees with
For
a
a low?
for a high with a low of 1.
But there's no snowstorms or anything coming either.
No.
No. And that's what we need in end of November, start of December to get the fucking birds moving. And it just has not happened.
I hope that the snow goose guides, y'all get some weather to keep them, sustain them down there.
Yeah.
Or I'm afraid we're going to wake up at 75 degrees for highs every day, up to all the way towards North Dakota, South Dakota, and the birds are going to be gone.
Yep.
And I also pray for you guys that it don't rain every day for y'all.
Yeah, I looked at the predicted weather forecast. It's only supposed to rain 8 days, but that's the predicted. But
What are you looking at?
I'm curious about this myself.
You're hunting in February and March.
Yeah, I looked at the February forecast.
So 8 out of 28 days is supposed to be rain.
Yeah.
That's still pretty shitty.
That sounds like it's
Especially
about
if it
1 out
rains
of
once
every
every
3
10
days.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be 2 days a week or 3 days a week it'll rain. God bless you.
Well, that was the extended forecast. I was looking at,
Oh,
man.
that's extended. Oh, okay.
But it has. I mean, it's just been every day. And really, I mean, it's been that way for a while.
This is when you really gotta dig down. And I keep telling myself when you wake up in the morning, like we're at the wit's end. Like you gotta tell yourself sitting in bed, butt ass naked, I can do this.
I can do this.
I can get up and I can hunt.
What's going to happen with the boys in Canada, because they've extended their deadline now through the middle of February now. They're not going to open. Trudeau has said that if they do open, they're going to make people quarantine for 14 days. When they get land in Canada, stay for 14 days before they can go do anything. Are the boys in Canada even going to sell hunts for this next fall?
I don't know how you can. I mean, you can book them all you want, but getting them there is different.
That's what I mean. I don't know.
Not many people can take off a week to hunt and plus another 2 weeks to quarantine just so they can hunt.
Did you
Most
have to
people
have a
can't do
test
that.
before you come back to America now?
Right.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I don't know. It's just going to be. I hope next year's different. I mean, I hope we get some cold weather, especially if Canada's going to stay closed. Because I didn't think that really, I thought we'd kind of see a reverse. I thought with Canada being closed, we would see more birds, but pressure's a big deal.
And no winter.
Part of the migration.
When there's birds still in Canada right now, that
Yeah.
says something.
But Mikey, we have hopefully we've done right by you and taught you a couple things for
Oh yeah, I've learned a lot
the
from you guys.
future. Hopefully you don't leave here hating us.
Yeah.
If you do, fuck you. You'll get over it.
Yeah.
You'll
Fuck
get
you,
over it.
Mackie.
No, you've done a good job. I'm proud of you. You've for an 18-year-old kid when you got here, 19-year-old, however you are, you've done well. I'll be curious to see how your life ends up turning up. I've had a lot of guys come through here, and a lot of them have been pretty successful doing other things. And I enjoy keeping up with you and see what you're doing. And you get married to some fat-ass chick and you got some ugly kids, we'll be getting Christmas cards from you.
We'll be making fun of you.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're not sucking dick for meth.
Yeah,
That would be the
that's
worst.
about bottom of the barrel right there.
And if you do, I'd like to know the address.
Tell me which alley.
Shit.
Anyways, you've done a good job, Mike. You really have. You've caught a lot of shit this year. You've made your mom famous. Proud of you there.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to tell everybody before you get off here? Because you may not get billed on the podcast again.
If you got a fishing job somewhere in Florida or Alaska or Mexico, hit me up.
You want to be a guide. You do not want
Yeah.
to be on a crab boat. You want to be
No,
an
like
actual
a-
helping
like
guide or a guide on a
fishing
ship.
Rod
guide.
and reel. Yeah.
You want to be a deckhand.
Like
Yeah.
getting bait every day.
Yeah.
Would you be opposed to one of them that had like a topless woman working on there or anything like that? Would that be pretty cool?
That'd be pretty cool.
Can you imagine Mikey with some set of titties bouncing around on a boat? Couldn't get shit done with that
No.
fucker.
No. Especially with
He'd
his.
be waxing the weasel downstairs all the time.
He'll be stuffing turkeys all the time.
Yep.
What about in Mexico?
Playing guitars.
That'd be fun, yeah.
He said Mexico.
Yeah.
Go to Mexico and work.
Mexico or on the Great Lakes, we did some king salmon fishing up there. That was fun.
So you want to be a fishing guide for the
Yeah.
summertime,
Yep.
and then you're going to try to guide somewhere close to Kansas. Have you got any ideas in Kansas where you want to hunt at yet?
No, I'm gonna start making calls in February, March.
If
What
you're-
about Bobby Guy? He's got a new place opened up.
I'm just gonna keep that to myself.
Oh, okay.
On my opinion on him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's a little story right there
Yeah.
now. Why don't you go ahead and tell us?
I just don't like him.
Okay.
Goodness.
You ever met the guy?
No.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, you have.
You have met him?
No, I haven't. I've
Oh.
just heard a lot of stories.
Well,
about
then
Well,
I would.
I would.
I'm not-
You don't
Wait
know the
to-
guy.
wait-
He could be
wait
a
to
great
judge
guy.
him.
He could be a great guy. I'm not gonna make any.
Well, I
say
think
anything
you've
on-
already done that.
yeah, I think you've made it pretty fucking clear.
What?
Everybody that's ever dealt with him
Says he's great.
talks
yeah.
about what a great guy he is.
Yep.
He's come on the show a couple times. He's always been very cordial to us.
Yeah. I don't know. I probably wouldn't.
So you're not
I don't
interested in working for him.
No, wouldn't be.
Oh, so now you're picky. First your guy, now he's picky who he works for.
Yeah. What about starting your own place in Kansas?
That's in the future sometime, eventually, hopefully.
What are you going to call your guide service when you get in business?
Either Flint Hills, something to do with Flint Hills, or Little Apple,
Little Apple.
because Manhattan's the Little Apple. You didn't know that?
Manhattan,
Yes.
Kansas.
Yes. Yeah, I've heard that. I just was curious.
Yeah, Little Apple Guide Service or something like that.
Well, be looking for that in the 2026. The Little Apple Guide Service, Mikey Soberano.
Mm-hmm.
Blake, what have you thought of Mikey this year?
He's a complete
Good
dumb
kid,
fuck.
just fucks up.
Good kid. He just fucks up.
Which,
You can relate
when
to
I was
that,
17, 18, 19, I was fucking up a lot too.
huh? 23, 24, 25.
You did well, Mikey. I hope it works out. Whatever you plan to do,
So am I not invited up this fall?
Oh fuck
just
no.
hold your fucking horses, kiddo.
Have you ever thought that you were invited up to
No,
Nebraska?
fuck no.
Slow your roll.
What do you want to do in Nebraska?
Oh,
I don't
Blake
know.
shit.
Yeah.
Do you?
I asked him if I could farm, and he asked me what my skill sets were, and I told him,
What are your skill sets? You
Give
can
me-
weld, can't you?
yeah, I can weld.
You're a good welder.
You could be battling
Some days.
the Stoner Mikey
Yeah.
battle.
You could have them both
On the
working for
farm.
you.
Listen,
Would you be interested in driving a grain cart?
no,
Why?
Jeff.
We've already gone over this. We went over my
No,
skills
seriously,
that
I want to think about this because you know what? And don't let Blake try to tell you that your sexual preference has got anything to do with who he's going to hire. So, are you not going to let Mikey work for you?
Probably not.
Why? I've heard you complain about some of your employees.
Yeah, I know. Some people, it's just better to do it yourself.
And Mikey's
Cost
one
you
of
Mikey's
those.
less
one
money.
of those.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think? I think Mikey make you good hand.
Yeah.
You don't.
If I need my shop swept every week,
You don't think he could drive a grain cart?
Jeff, there's a lot more to it than you think.
How hard is it?
Believe me.
Tell me. Explain to me what's so hard about driving a
There's
grain cart.
fucking certain ways you gotta do it, and you can't fuck shit up.
You're driving down the fucking road.
All right,
How
if I
hard
go
is it?
get practice on my farms this year, can I get hired next year?
Yeah, absolutely. Send me proof.
What do you want him to do?
What?
What would you like him to
Driving
do? For
grain cart is like 3 weeks out, 4 weeks out of the
He
year.
just
Jeff.
needs a part-time job. He'd just be a month staying with y'all.
In November, when I'm picking corn, Mike will be like, oh, "Sure, we need off to go goose hunting."
No, Mikey's be willing to do that for a month. I
He
don't
would
think
be,
Blake
you think
really
he'd
wants
be
to
bitching
hire
about
you.
the food?
I'm not. Yeah. What food? If he didn't pack his own lunch, he ain't getting any.
Go to the gas.
So you don't think him and Stoner could work good together?
No.
I think this is something we could use as a documentary.
No. I think we'll just let it be what it is.
We're
I'd
trying.
be better off fucking harvesting by myself.
I tried to hire you, Mikey.
Yeah.
I mean, I tried to get you a job up there. It didn't work out too good. All right, let's get off here.
Can I say some things?
You absolutely can.
I need to tell people that there are a certain amount of stork shooters in Northwest Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
They're stork shooters.
Do what?
That just needs to be known.
There's stork shooters in Northwest Missouri.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they're big stork shooters.
We talking about Logan and them?
Well, maybe.
So they are or they're not?
They are.
So when's everybody going to get these fucking hoodies? That's what I want to talk about.
We were almost out of there.
Yeah. What about's going on with these hoodies?
Poppy Farms hoodies?
Yeah, the Poppy that you've promised all these
I
people.
will be getting the rest of them and everything, and the hats are being shipped to my home in Nebraska.
What about
So-
the hoodies? Because I got my hoodie, and some people have complained because they haven't received theirs.
Well, they should shut the fuck up.
Why should they complain? I mean, shut up.
Because I have a schedule.
What's your schedule? I'm letting
I'm
you
working
tell
for you,
everybody in
Jeff. You
America.
want me to take a week off to get them shipped?
It's going to take a week to ship these these hoodies?
At my speed, yeah.
A whole week?
Fuck yeah.
You're going to be done here on January 31st.
Yep.
So you'll be in Nebraska on February 2nd?
Yeah.
So these people should see them in the mail about the 4th or the 5th?
Or the
The
15th.
7th, 15th, okay.
Did you get a hoodie, Mikey?
No, I was gonna get the cut one.
There you go.
Fucking Jew. He's like, well,
It's
it's
cut.
cut.
Luke Musgrove
I'll
took
take
one
it.
back
All
home
right,
to
he told-
Kansas.
He did?
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
No. Mine that was in my office. He asked me and you weren't back yet. And I
You
told him.
gave him my Christmas gift.
That wasn't a Christmas gift.
Yes,
The
it
fuck
was.
It wasn't.
Oh, well, he'll send it back then. He told me, he said, Blake said I could get one of these. I said, you can have this one, then I'll get another one.
That's the only size I ordered that big.
Okay,
Jeff.
well, thank you. Well, Blake took it. Luke took it with him, so I didn't know that. I was trying to say, he said you said he could get one, so
I know. I
get-
should have got it to him last night. I have one over there.
Oh, okay, well, I gave him mine, so.
That's all right. Well,
I told him, I said, if you'll wear this, he goes, I'll wear it all the time. I said, okay.
okay.
So there.
Nice. The other thing I'd like to say is I'm trying to sell my bow, so message me if you want to buy a bow.
Whoa. This ain't a bow exchange. I've got another people.
Well,
Why are
I
you
know.
trying to
Swap
say your
shop.
I snuck it in, though.
Why are you trying to say your bow now? I thought you was a bow hunter.
He's wanting to upgrade.
He wants to get a Hoyt or a Matthews. Matthews.
You have a Matthews, don't you?
No.
What do you
I have
have?
a PSE.
Why don't you just get into golf and just buy some overpriced clubs you're not going to
Fuck,
use?
I've already got them. I golf. I'm in men's league in the home. I golf every Tuesday in the summer.
Do you? What are you shooting?
TaylorMades,
You know what else he's a part of at home? The Wrinkled Pecker Club.
the Wrinkled Pecker
The
Coffee
old men
Club.
that said lot of
fuck it.
education to be learned in there.
5:30 every morning. He goes to his insurance agent and has coffee with four dudes,
Two,
two-
270 plus and 250 plus. and
There's
me.
a lot of learning to be done.
and they
there.
just
I
sit
love
there
it.
all morning.
I love
They
it.
learn. That's what they're talking.
Yeah.
That's where you learn a lot of things. That's what a lot of young kids today that miss out on. The best thing they could do is take young kids to old folks' homes and visit with the older
Yeah.
generation and let them learn some things.
I
Yeah.
don't know about old folks' home. There's some perverts in there.
Especially the one in Knox City.
Yeah, they've got a special ward. Like you got to have a clearance to get back there. It's where all
Oh
the
no.
former predators.
I'm not allowed to
I'll
talk
ju-
about this, so we'll skip on this one.
I'll just stick to my insurance.
Yeah,
agent.
just
There's some
go
old
there.
perverts there too, probably.
But he does. He's like, they just if he misses a couple days, they text him and ask where he is. The Wrinkled Pecker
I
Club.
love it. I love.
You can
just
learn a lot
bullshitting.
from old guys.
Hell yeah.
Said they had a wreck there one day, and they're all just standing outside on the
Just nosy
on the
bastards.
sidewalk.
Just what's going on? Making phone calls. It's like Jesus, guys.
5:30 in the morning, huh?
Yep, every morning. I guess. Do we have time for me to tell that pickup story that I told you?
Yeah.
So the insurance agent, family friends have been with him for a while. He was good friends with my dad. His wife and my mom are good friends and everything. But he took me goose hunting one morning. It was just me and him, and it was really slow. I was probably 8, 9, 10 years old. It was real slow. And so he starts cleaning up all the mice out of the goose pit, and he just dumps them out of the trash, and he's like, shoot him. So we're shooting him at like point blank range, and that's when I should have known that this day was going to go this way. But we're driving home. We're chasing coyotes and stuff through the wheat stubble. He does that all the time, whenever we're going 90 through a wheat stubble field. It was wild. But anyway, we get back into town, and we start driving down the street going to the house. And I'm like, Pat, I smell something burning. He's like, what the fuck? We're 2 blocks from his house, where we fucked up. And he stops, and he gets out, and we look underneath the pickup,
And fucking grass.
It's smoldering. And so what he does, he's like, oh, fuck, pull that out of there. Pulls it out, and that fire goes, whoof, and fucking flames everywhere, and that pickup starts on fire. And he had bullet rifle shells and everything in the dash. And he's like, Blake, grab your shit and get behind that dumpster. So fucking 10-year-old fat Blake runs to the dumpster. And it's like, boom, boom, boom. This pickup's on flames in the middle of fucking town. Bullets going off. And if you were just standing watching, you'd see my little fat ass peeking right over the dumpster. Just watching this fucking pickup burn down in the middle of town.
Guess it burned to the ground, huh?
Burned to the ground. Tires and all.
Nothing but the frame.
Yeah. Before the fire department got there, he was standing there next to me behind the dumpster. And he goes, probably should have waited till we got home to do that.
Your dad was freaking out?
Yeah. Dad's like, what the fuck? There's a pickup on fire, and I see you and my 10-year-old son, the fucking one that started it. What the fuck did you do?
Damn it, Blake.
Yeah.
What did Blake do? What did he do this time?
Yeah.
Can't send that boy anywhere.
Blake done set the neighbor's truck on fire.
Was he playing with matches? Is that what he did this time?
See, Mikey, it's not that bad. I've fucked up before.
Did you ever wreck your dad's combine when you were little?
Yeah, one time I was coming out, you're picking, and then you turn to go do the next row, and I sideswiped a telephone pole with the outside of the corn header.
Was he pissed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was he
did
more?
Did I ever tell you a story when I burned the combine motor up?
No.
I fucking, we were cutting wheat, and I was, fucking 9 years old, 8 years old, and I'm cutting fucking wheat, and all of a sudden the combine stops. And, I knew. I was like, that ain't good. If something breaks, mechanically, the combine doesn't stop.
Right.
Only time the combine stops when you don't turn the key off is if you fucked up the motor. And so I look in the mirror, and there's white smoke bellowing out. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Dad's going to kill me.
Dad's going to fucking kill me. So I get on the radio and go, Dad, something's wrong with the combine. And he goes, I fucking see that.
I fucking
on the
see
radio.
that.
And I step out on the ladder, and he comes. I look over, and that some bitch is probably doing 80 mile an hour in that fucking pickup. And so I jump off the ladder, and I run over and go hide about 200 yards away from the combine, just lay on the ground. And I can kind of see what they're doing. Grandpa was there, and you see Dad get out of the pickup, and I hear him go, where the fuck is he? And my grandpa goes, knowing damn well I just ran over and hit in the fucking wheat stubble. That wasn't good.
What happened?
What'd you do?
It fucking overheated.
Oh, you weren't paying attention.
I wasn't
to the
paying attention.
gauges?
Blew the radiator hose and blew the motor.
Ooh.
Yeah, it cost Dad like $15,000.
You're not worth it at that point.
That was the year they didn't have Christmas.
Then you said you side slapped the. He was working on tire, and you ran your
the go-kart deal.
Your go-kart into
Oh,
him.
we could go on for days about the shit I fucked up.
So see, Mikey,
It's not that bad, Mikey.
you just cost your mom her dildo business.
Yeah.
I thought I was improving it.
You've been improving it. Have you given her out her website or anything?
Yeah.
Don't got a
Advertise for
website.
her?
It's just the number. Call the number.
So she still is in business.
If you want to check, you can check for yourselves. I'm not going to ask her.
That's not something that you want to ask your mom about, anyways.
You still have any extra dildos laying around?
Hey,
Mom?
Well, she has
A couple of my buddies
she has a
wanna buy
whole
some.
tub.
Oh, so she still does have a tub of
Yeah.
them?
are they used?
No, they're all brand new in package. Waiting to
I don't
be
know.
used.
Now after this podcast, you can probably sell Mikey Soberano's mom.
Maybe you can autograph them.
Yeah.
If anybody wants me to, call her up and I'll autograph them and ship them out. $5 an autograph.
Jesus.
Okay.
Well, I got to make some money.
No. Yes, you do. You're right.
If you're going to be signing dildos, you might as well be doing it. All right, let's get off here. God bless everybody. It's hard to believe I'm
Bye-bye.
saying that after that conversation. Bye.
Go check out all of our sponsors. Be sure to check out Blind Grass Camouflage System. Check out the Foul Bandits. They got a promo code Migration. Gundog Outdoors, Dirty Duck Coffee, Stanfield Hunting Outfitters, Dive Bomb Industries, Boss Shot Shells, Pacific Calls, Lucky Duck, William Chris Wines, and 14 Cattle Company.